My name is Mrs. Anderson and I am head of junior school. If you're watching this, can I say a huge welcome as we begin our induction week, and a huge welcome of course to our new Year 8 students and their families. We are delighted that you're going to be joining us in September. Now for many of you, I'm sure learning has been very different. At the moment I am standing in my classroom and as you can see I have a lot of empty desks, and it's been a bit different for me as well being at home because I haven't been teaching as I would normally. My teaching has been done just as your P7 teachers have done, using various different pieces of software like Google Classroom to keep in touch. I would like, however, to say that we are going to give you a huge welcome when you come to school in September. Now, induction is looking a little bit different because we obviously can't come to school. So our welcome is going to be very different throughout this week. We are hoping to introduce you to a few members of our school community so that when you do come in September, you will meet people who at least you can recognise. You'll see a few students and you'll see a few members of staff. And we all want to try to help you feel that you are as familiar as you can be in these very strange times.
One of the best ways to be prepared for new things is to take opportunities to listen to those who have just experienced them. I had hoped to speak to some Year 8s about their transition to Slemish College, but as you can see, our playground is very empty.
So I have asked my son Luke, who is currently in Year 8 at Slemish College, to share with you some of his thoughts about the differences between primary school and Slemish College. I've also asked him to pass on any advice that he feels would be good for our new Year 8 students.
Hi, my name is Luke Anderson and I'm just finishing Year 8 at Slemish College. The biggest change from my primary school to secondary school is probably the size and the amount of people that there's there. Another big change is the refectory. There's a salad bar there and you can make your own wraps. My favourite would be the chicken with mayo wrap. It's really nice. You get to play football and you get your own pitch in the playground. It's way different from primary school because there's more people and there's like people who are better than you or not as good as you or whatever, and it's really fun because there's more people and a good wee match going. There's different subjects from what you have at primary school, and one of my favourites is HE. In HE you get to make a whole pile of different food like fruit salads, chicken fajitas, chocolate brownies. But except for just eating and making food, you also have to tidy up with your partners, like cleaning up the floor, cleaning up the sinks, cleaning up all the messy things off your table and sorts like that there, because you all have different responsibilities in the kitchen. You get your own form tutor at the start of Year 8. Mine was Mrs. Anderson, and if you ever got lost or you ever got confused or you needed to hand in a note, you always went to her, and she's always really nice and always really helpful. It's important to try different things at the start of Year 8. I tried drums and I found it really fun. I also tried Students' Council. One of my ideas for Students' Council was to get more desserts in the refectory. This information went to the refectory and then we ended up getting more desserts.
It's all about football and food for Luke. Some of you may be worrying about coming to school in September, and you may have worries about how you're going to be supported. But rest assured that our pastoral team at Slemish College is second to none. Every morning, you will meet with your form tutor for a brief time during which you will hand in notes or discuss any problems you might have. As Luke mentioned, if you have any concerns or worries, your form tutor is the first person you speak to. But there are many other people you can speak to in Slemish College, such as your peer mentors, a specially trained team of sixth form helpers who will come to your form room and do fun activities and also be there if you don't want to speak to a staff member. We have wellness ambassadors and you will recognise them by purple hoodies. They walk about the playground and are very approachable and friendly. If you have any concerns or even if you're simply lost, they're a good person to speak to initially. We also have a trained wellness team, and that includes a number of different staff, including our Child Protection Officer and our Deputy Child Protection Officer. And they are Miss Quayle and Mr. Harding. Additionally, we have our listening lady, Miss Monaghan, who's always there to listen to you if you need help or need support, and you can be referred to see her in our beautiful wellness room.
Now, I know that many of you are probably wondering what you can be doing when you're at home to prepare for coming to big school in the new term. One thing I would really recommend is that you sign up for our buddy system. That will give you an opportunity to get the contact details of another student who's going to be coming to school in Year 8 in September. You may be able to meet, socially distantly of course, or you may be able to speak over the telephone or by Zoom. But I would really encourage you to do this, because for many of you, you will then have at least one friend waiting for you, and you'll have lots of fun during the summer chatting about the excitement of coming to big school. Another thing I would recommend that you do is to keep an eye on our social media site and also our app, and we will be sharing some details about some of the software we intend to use, so that whenever it comes to our new term, if we have any blended learning opportunities, you will already be one step ahead, because you will feel more familiar with some of the software that we may be using. We hope that you enjoy our little clips that we've put together for induction this week. I also hope you take part in your first ever house competition. I also hope that you feel reassured that even though we can't meet in person for induction day, you're all very much in our thoughts and in our prayers, and we are really looking forward to meeting you whenever you start school in our new term. Take care.